Good morning. This morning I took a wee run down to see the doctor, and I was down there to get my prostate checked. Now, the last time I got this done was about 2 years ago, so I thought it might be a good idea to get it done again. I'm in the age bracket where you're most at risk. I'm 63, so there's all the information about the prostate. It's under the bladder, and it says here the risk of developing prostate cancer it gets progressively worse with age, and out of every 100 men over the age of 66 will have prostate cancer before their 70th birthday. And I was checking out Tracy Ullman. She was a singer-actress from the UK and moved across to America and did very well, and she's now back home, but she's not home with her husband because her husband was 69 and he died of prostate cancer. So this wee video is about getting yourself checked out and keeping yourself. And whenever I went into the doctor's surgery, these things are not particularly nice, but you have to do them. So the way that the doctor checks is he gets a pair of surgical gloves on, and basically he checks out your back passage to see if the prostate is enlarged to such a degree that might cause concern. And thankfully, this is not a very pleasant experience, I can tell you, but you just have to get it done. You have to bite the bullet, and this morning was not fun, and I'll not be rushing back, but I will go back within the next 2 years to get checked out again. And if you are my age, get yourself checked out, for goodness sake. Don't have the onset of this old nasty thing of prostate cancer come under your door. Get checked out. It is embarrassing. It is sore. I nearly fainted. But then I'm awfully sensitive. But these things need to be done. And there are certain things that you can do to decrease the chances of prostate cancer. This is all about the power of fruit and veg. I love fruit and veg. It's saying eat plenty of fish, soybean and tea, and tofu and chickpeas and lentils and peanuts and alfalfa sprouts are all good. And take an extra cup of coffee because coffee's good. It lowers the risk of prostate cancer, and I presume that goes for tea as well. I drink plenty of tea. I drink buckets of tea. It's mentioning the role of fat in your diet. Whenever possible, replace animal-based fats with plant-based fats. So you take olive oil, you take fruit, you take fresh veggies, and you take seeds instead of cheese. I never started smoking, so if you're a smoker, well, it's never too late to abandon smoking, and a lot of people have. It's talking about the role of exercise in decreasing your prostate cancer chances. Then it's talking about getting down to your doctor and having a wee chat. These things are not nice. These things are sensitive and embarrassing. But my goodness, if it adds 10 years onto your life without an awful lot of hassle, my goodness. You're there for your wife and your family and your grandchildren. And it's talking about areas to be aware of: discomfort anywhere in your pelvic or rectal areas, difficulty going to the toilet, blood in your urine or semen is not a good idea, so get it checked out. And there's a whole stack of websites all to do with this. Look them up, check them out, read them. Here's 10 considerations for preventing prostate cancer, And I'm not going to go through all 10 of those again, but cancer, this kind of cancer is age related. It can be race related, would you believe? If you have a family history of prostate cancer, you know, you need to be aware of that, because that's could be a signal for you. And they're talking about where you live, and they're talking about all sorts of different factors. And just, if you are worried or concerned about this, get yourself checked out. Go do it before the thing gets hold, or to set your mind at ease, like me this morning.